Well, the top side streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake so Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball.
Let's do this, everybody. What's up? Welcome back to the morning marketplace of nice little Tuesday. Again, this is 2 good sleeps in a row, so watch out. I feel like the energy's going to be up. The market's going to be down, but we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. Who's here this morning? Starting off the morning right with a Chewy's here. Borland, good morning. Getty's here. Oh, Wi-Fi down bad early. The second I gave Chewy a little, my Wi-Fi got a little spotty. Milo's here. Jump shoot. Luke, worship the Bucks. Feeling a little lost right now. So are the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Go C's. Celtics and stick. Wicked pop to be here. Brent's here. Dustin, Schnapper. Mr. Stubbs, good to see you this morning. The Top Shot Common Man, Chico, David, to the house, airplane mode. Fenny's got some legs. Devlar's here. Strictly Sports, Martins, Mac Attack, Keats here, the captain. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind on the chat. There's so many that just came in. People are fired up this morning. Stachunk, Thomas, Doc Delta, Waterfall, Packdrup, Stay Puffed. John Weiss is here. Brother Fabs, Richard, BD, Straight Bat. Straight Bat. Look at Straight Bat. Rowdy Rod, Big G Weston, Snoopaloop, and the Twitchy Gang. Daniel Singaliga, DJ Local, the Rad Dads here. Who else? Luis, good to see you this morning. Chris Vasilic, Orion Jordan, Sean Grant, the Pinball Wizard. Sven is here. 69ers. Hashtag nice. T-Dog. Who else? Sick. Shooter. Slay. Juan's here. John Michael's here. Who else we got? Run Corn Waves. There we go. Angelo, Jonathan, Luke, Brian Foster. What's up? The only office hours you can count on. Harold Miner. Good to see you, sir. Andre, what else we got? Luke, good to see you. I think we got everybody. Fun stuff to talk about today. The Eastern Conference Finals kicks off tonight at 8:30 Eastern between the Celtics and the Miami Heat. And then tomorrow night, we get the Western Conference Finals, right? So we're on that one-game slate business now, which my gambling habits hate. I'd much rather build for 2-game slates. But what we're going to be doing today, we're going to talk a little bit about the conference championships, even though we covered a lot of that with TST yesterday. But then we can talk about the draft lottery as well, which is happening tonight, which I know for all you loser teams is your playoffs. We also have, I'm going to talk moment ranks a little bit because we're now in this interesting time for the next month, really, as we go through the conference championships and the NBA finals, where it's 1-game slate building. And I feel like you have to be, I think some game theory, some strategy play is a good time to talk about it. We also, we had a new challenge come out. Doris Burke did a little mic drop challenge. Thought that was fine. We had a wheel challenge, which was a little confusing, more so on how they communicated it. And then what else do we have? We got a pack announcement maybe today. But this is what we'll start with this morning. This is what we'll start with before we get into the hoopy hoops. I fired out a little Twitter thread yesterday. I always do that. I always say Twitter, and I keep thinking, for you No Dunks fans, it always reminds me of the Lee Ellis drop. I always get this. Oh, breaking news. Rice you for you says buy followers, primes, and viewers on my stream. Okay. This is pretty good. It was good to see. It was good to see that kind of information. This is the kind of chat I'm looking for. Like a lot of you guys are like, when market up, when giveaway. This is the stuff I'm actually looking for. I'm interested in how to buy my followers, my primes, and my viewers. That's what I'm looking for. All right, need more emojis, a little less sexy, if you will. That was my one note, when sex. All right, I'm gonna pull up a little thread that I did yesterday, just so we can take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. If you haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you do that. We need to get that cooking. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's take a look. We've got Bill Sland. Oh, I saw the Jim Kelly shout out. Okay. All right. So here we go. Threw this out there yesterday. We are officially, and then listen, if you tune into the morning marketplace, you know that this is nothing new, but I said officially less than 2 months away from Summer League. What do we hear about first from NBA Top Shot? So is it the Summer League or the convention, which we thought were one and the same? But the closer we get to it, I don't know. As someone who used to plan large-scale events, doing something and then trying to advertise, promote, get people there in less than 2 months is a little tight. So I don't know if we're actually going to see that. Top Shot score, which seemed to be the consensus here out of 470 votes. I don't know. What's that, 235? Look at that math, baby. Look at that math. Rain Man. 50% said the Top Shot score. We have crafting burning at 16%. Who is in charge? Which, you know what? And shout out Stan Loves, who came back at this and was like, I voted for that, even though he's like, is that a joke? Is it not a joke? And no, I get why people are laughing at that. But again, we've been asking who's in charge of this for, I don't know, like 8 weeks now, and we still haven't really gotten any sort of indication or idea from Top Shot of who that might be. And I think, I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting on it, but I think that's important information for us to know. And then went on to say, we've already told you guys this, but we're going to be there. Look at this nice little typo right there. Even though NBA Top Shot has been reluctant to share their plans for Summer League, we will be there the first weekend. So come hang with us. And then just in case you guys thought I was flooding our own bags, you can just go ahead and look at my buys because, we were shopping this weekend. Listen, so they came out and said, "Oh no, is the Wi-Fi down bad again? Is it done?" Mike shows Twitter violence. I know. You know what though? I don't want that to come off as FUD. I don't think it's FUD. I think I'm still pretty pro Top Shot. I just, you guys got to do something. And for those behind this, but for those that think that I'm just like shooting from the hip here, I spent, the last 2 weeks trying to get some information from Top Shot about Summer League. So this wasn't like a public shaming that came out of nowhere for clicks and likes. We tried to get that info from them. And no dice. And that leads me to believe that they don't know yet. Which then leads me to believe that it won't be super successful. And hey, listen, I would love to be wrong. Maybe they have this space, Jacob teased out a Spaces that was going to come back, which I'm excited about. Shout out Jacob. And I hope, maybe it's today with the pack announcement. They give us the pack announcement, Top Shot score. I don't know. And what else? Maybe what else could, engagement farming, bro. Ovs engagement farming, farmer Carl. So I don't know, man. I think I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we get some more information. But like I've said before, hold on. Maybe they don't want all the criticism focused on one person, so they prefer to keep things shadowy. Nothing. Name a time in history where shadowy leadership was something that was considered positive. I don't. I feel like that might be bad. Oh man, my Wi-Fi today. I know Raptor News is going to start sending me DMs being like, "Fix it, bro. Unacceptable." Maybe you're right. But I think what frustrates me is we are trying to do this when we think about Summer League, right? We are trying to do this essentially for free and for them, right? For free and for them. We haven't DM'd anyone being like, you know what? You need to tell us when Summer League happens so you can give us $5,000 so we can go out there and make content. we're just going. We're going because we're excited and we want to have fun with it. And we would like to think that our presence there is also beneficial to them. And so I think it's nuts that we're less than 2 months and we don't know. You know what I'm saying? There we go. I know Raptor News, nothing for love, baby. So I don't know. I hope we get that information this week. I know that should not be the thing that I'm the most looking forward to learning from them. And maybe it's just because I'm on the content side of things and the Top Shot score is obviously more important. And I think leadership is more important. But, we're out here just trying to, while everything is down, everybody likes to scream community, and we're not in it for the money. We're in it for the experience. We're in it for this. We're in it for that. I think that is true for a lot of places. I think that is true. Just help us, man. Help me, help you. That's what we're looking for here. And again, it comes from a good place. I just want to see some proactiveness. Not reactionary. You know what I'm saying? Not reactionary, baby. Let's get proactive. Uh-oh. I hear the dog. The dog has awoken. He's jacked up. We'll see if we get a sighting. I'm not sure. Mr. Plichterman, should I pay $54 for the mic drop packs or should I sell the other 5 moments that I own? We can talk about mic drop in a second. Yeah, Bandy's wild this morning. Let's look at the challenges in a second. We'll do that in a second. Anyways, that is the end of rant on that. I just, come on. Let's go. Let's start having some fun. Nuck and Futz is here. He's ready. Let's do this, huh? Do they know that we want these answers? Serious questions. I'm not sure they get it. Nah, they do. I mean, I've asked them both behind the scenes and on Twitter and in stream. They know. And we know people that and I can't stress this enough. This is not like pointed criticism at individuals. This is an infrastructure thing. Like people are always like at Jacob Eisenberg, when you fixing this? Like, no, it's not that. Like Jacob's great. Dumbo's great. Packer, Steve, all great people. It's not that. It's not individuals. Infrastructure. All right, let's see. What else we got? Any thoughts on what will make up the round 2 playoff packs will be? No, not yet. All right, let's look at the challenges. You guys are done. You guys don't want me to rant anymore. You're like, shut up, Mike. Give us Top Shot in basketball content. Let's take a look at what's cooking over there. We'll see the challenges. We're going to go over to Own the Moment. Shout out Own the Moment. You know this by now, but our NBA Top Shot sponsorship, where we go for all of our Top Shot and NFL all day needs. Infrastructure is a code word for organization and leadership. Yeah, it's not even a code word though. Infrastructure is the opposite of shadowy leadership. They know, not sure they can do much. They need to wait for permission, send all complaints to the NBA, not Top Shot, probably. I don't think the NBA is like, hey, NBA Top Shot, can you do us a favor and not tell us who's in charge? This is what the NBA does. They want to make sure they're getting paid. I think that might have something to do with moments, with basketball related stuff. You think the Summer League thing, I'm having a tough time that they need permission from the NBA to organize that when the NBA is selling Summer League tickets this week, Someone close has been saying, expect announcement is imminent. Yeah, I've heard that from some hashtag VIPs that we're supposed to get a leadership announcement sometime in the next week or so. But listen, May 17th, mid-May, right? So give me my TSS squad, baby. I'm ready for it. They throw a poker tournament every week, but have red tape on everything else. I know. The pre-Summer League California Classic that's usually in Sacramento was moved to the San Francisco Chase Center. Oh, that's too bad. All right. Anyways, I said we were going over to Own the Moment. It is now time. Yeah, office hours are back this week. So listen, I would love for some action and not words about maybe action down the road. That's what I'm looking for my office hours this week. All right, we're going over to Own the Moment. Let's see what's going on with these challenges right now. So these will just show us the active challenges, not the what's it called? Not the oh my God, why am I blanking? Not the perspective ones that are coming. Whoo-hoo. Winter office hours. They haven't announced it yet. I think Jacob just replied to a tweet saying it's coming. Yeah, John, absolutely not, dude. Go Thunder. Go Thunder. All right, here we go. What we got? We've got so that W moment. We've got 6 hours and 44 minutes left for that. Bad Larry. Speaking of the W, the Watch Her Work pod with Kevin and Kelsey is back tonight at 9:30 Eastern, right here. I was gonna say right now, but it's not right now. It's at 9:30 Eastern. So get ready for that. Get ready for that. We've got the Court Vision. There's so many challenges going on. I'm not sure what the Court Vision one is. Is that the second WNBA one? That's the second WNBA one. We've got the Bucks Celtics playoff, right? So 73 for this one. The Court Vision's 164, Bucks Celtics at 155, Mavs Suns at 162. Both of those have just under 2 days left. The mic drop right here for $212. So someone was saying, should we be buying these moments for this? So this is for a playoff pack or 2 playoff packs, right? Is that right for 2 playoff packs? I don't know. T-Dog says hold on. Let me catch this right there. With how much Top Shot is not producing for you, are you still not bullish on AD more than Top Shot? If so, why? No, I wouldn't say I'm not. It's not that I'm not bullish on All Day, right? I still like All Day. I think it's still going to be a good product. My issue is that you guys are too excited, right? Like, I'm still bullish on the product, but you guys have been chewing the blue chew for the last 6 months, being like, once football starts, and I just don't know if we're there yet. You know what I mean? I think, but I still think it's going to do well. I just think people were cashing out their rough IRAs. So that's all I'm saying. All right, back over to here, the mic drop, right? So started at 222, settled right around 213. So here you go. You need some challenge rewards. This is the cheapest way to do it right here. I don't know. I thought this was cool. This is cool. I'm pro anything Doris Burke. Do you know what I mean? I'm pro anything Doris Burke doing. So I thought that was sick. I like that they included like a little challenge with this. It brings a little bit more hype to, instead of just seeing like a Twitter video being like, hey, look, Doris just put some audio on some moments. Now you're kind of going after some other moments to get challenge and stuff like that. So I like that one. Yeah. And I do appreciate that they're now naming challenges after me. So it's good. Anyways, Federico, good to see you. Thank you for being here. And then, so let's also look at or let me go over the announcement from the new challenge that we're getting, that started yesterday. Where is it? So we had so many announcements yesterday. All right, hold on. Here we go. So, God, so many announcements yesterday. Sorry, sifting through this a little bit so I can share it. If you haven't liked the stream yet, get on there. Smash it. All right, here we go. So this is what we've got. We got the Celtics versus the Heat. Watch the wheel stream here. Follow the excitement in each game. Blah, 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 blah. Fans can earn a 2022 NBA Playoffs Conference Final Series 3 Challenge Reward moment. Any moment from the top 5 players who lead the Celtics Heat series in blocks. So I think we're talking Bam. We're talking Time Lord. Maybe Al Horford. Even Grant Williams. I don't know. What else we got? We've got one 2022 NBA playoff round 2 series 3 Miami Heat moment, or a wild card, which is a series 3 challenge award. One 2022. Okay, same thing there. Moment 2. You need 2 of those. And then you need 2 of the Celtics ones. You need 2 of the Bucks, 2 of the 76ers. You need 2 Series 3 challenge reward moments, and then 2 challenge reward moments from any of the following sets, the playoff Series 2, and then there were 4 Series 2, right? So that's what we're looking at. I think, God, why is the Wi-Fi so shitty today? I saw Luis's comment earlier. Like, what do we think about, and I know John Jackson tweeted about it. It made the first Mint email newsletter thing saying, wait, hold on. What, El Jefe McCarron, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Earlier you were, I have top quality. Like, what are we doing? Are we trying this? It's so early in the morning, dude. It's 9:20 a.m. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this, okay? We're out here trying to make ourselves feel better while Top Shot sticks it right up there. And you're out here just doing some wild shit. You are the Pat Beverly of the chat right now. What is going on, El Jefe McCarran? And I promise you, there's no one with the last name McCarran going by El Jefe, okay? You sound like a third string wide receiver, or I'm sorry, a third string quarterback from like a community college in Louisiana. What are you talking about, man? I don't have time for this energy, dude. Unreal. We're out here trying to figure out how many stupid moments we have to buy to see what challenge reward we're going to get from them in 6 months. And you're out here with some chaos. Unreal. El Jefe McCarran. Good God. Good God. Got awfully quiet right now. Awfully quiet right now, El Jefe McCarran. Go get in line for the No Dunk stream. That starts in 40 minutes, and you can start firing some chaos in there, too. Okay? Actually, no, don't do that. God. Incredible. Good to see Alex Jones took some time off from his stream to swing by. Good to see you, Alex. All right, let's get a mental health check. Let's talk about something that that El Jefe probably can't talk about. We can't go down this road. We can't talk about like how you need to have had sex in order to have responsibility. I just think it changes you, you know? I think it changes you. Unreal. Unreal. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. All right. So Luis was talking about the challenge. How do you pivot from that, right? How do you pivot from that? Man, that reminds me. There was this time I was hosting a trivia during the pandemic, like an online one. That was like a side hustle that I had where I would do like these happy hours for like companies or whatever. And it's like a trivia type thing. And we were about to go over the answers for a round, and somebody told this story about how like somebody died in their arms. And it's like, how do you pivot from that? How do you pivot? How do you pivot? It's a really sad story. Thank you for sharing. And the answer to late night hosts. Oh man. Anyways, yeah, that was it. That's where I was going with AJ McCarran there. That's where the last name El Jefe McCarran. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, so back to Luis's original point, right? And I think he said, like, how do you feel about going after these challenges before knowing what they actually are? And I think that's a good point. I think we're putting trust in Top Shot to select good playoff reward moments. And I think they've done that so far. So I think we can give them the benefit of the doubt there, where like that Tatum one was sick. There is a part of me that really likes knowing, or that likes the speculation type stuff. This is but I like knowing I like the speculative of watching a series and being like, oh, I wonder if that's going to be the moment. I kind of like that. However, I do think we should know what it is before we spend money to go get the moments, right? So I think there should be, and I can't remember if that's true, if the chat knows, but like when the series ends, I want an announcement about what the moment's going to be before I go out there and buy all the moments, you know? Because that would kind of suck. And I guess you could go back to the saying of like, you don't have to do every challenge, but I don't know. I don't think that's a crazy thing. And this, Brian, absolutely right. Big difference between a Grant Williams and a Jaylen Brown. Absolutely. Absolutely. And do we have time in between that or no? Do we have time in between its announcement or no? Because I truly can't remember. I can't remember. I know they announced something yesterday that they're like, we're not going to tell you as we go along. It's going to be like one big announcement, which makes me think you won't have time, because if one series goes 4 games and the other goes 7, like, I don't know. Because we still don't know what the round 2 ones are, right? So no, I guess we won't know in time. Because, well, let's see, when do those challenges end? Let's go over here. Actually, we already had this up. Let's go over here. So those challenges end, yeah, in a day and a half. Yeah, we gotta know. We gotta know beforehand. Um, my guess is we'll get playoff packs this week. Yeah, incoming Peyton Pritchard. Oh, Peyton Pritchard, that dude is fucking nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So I saw John Michael's comments, right? Thinking that we get playoff packs this week, right? So we still have a lot of packs left. We still have another Hollow drop and an MGLE drop. We have playoff. We have more playoff packs. We have and then there were 4, which will obviously come after this round. We've got the finals pack. We have a lot of packs left. I don't know. Curious if there will be better engagement in the future for people who don't like challenges and don't pay attention to any of that. Yeah, Josh. I mean, listen, that is something that we've and shout out NBL, who's been talking about this forever. I don't know if he's still talking about it, but I think we just need more reasons to come engage with the platform. And again, this pumps my own personal bags, but that's why I thought doing the trivia during the pack drop it was fun. I think it's like another way to engage. But what if you had why do we have to do this type of trivia or prop bet type game only during pack drops? What if you did that during halftime of round 1? Okay, everyone talked about the game 7 stuff, right? What if we did some sort of like in between the lack of engagement during the game 7s over the weekend? What if there was something that happened on the Top Shot platform between game 1 and game 2 of those game 7s on Sunday that gave you incentive to like participate in the platform? And I think that's what they're looking for. Like, that's what we need. We need more reasons to engage with the platform. But again, this always goes back to being like, if our bags were doing better, we wouldn't care as much. But because they're bad, we're just looking for reasons to like it, you know? A deep threat just catching up now. What an epic rant. I'm surprised he left right away. Like, normally that someone like that needs to get blocked. And it didn't happen. He just tail between his legs and he was gone. Patrick says, do you like how they're not releasing what the reward moment is until the challenge is complete? No, Patrick, that's what I was just saying. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that only. I mean, there's part of me that likes the speculative thing during the series, but I also think like you should know, like B. Foster said, we need to know, are we buying Jaylen Brown or are we buying Grant Williams? I think that's good. I think that's good. More engagement. Top Shot should be farming our engagement, especially during game 7s. Yeah. Get Farmer Carl out there. What's up, everybody? I'm Farmer Carl. Once they create an app, how about a trivia where you need to submit a moment as the answer to whatever oh man, Shiggins. Now we're talking. Zach Schrock says, not gonna lie, I think they need to scrap of the wheel and the 26 moments needed in a challenge and minting a new moment every night and do 2 flash challenges for packs. Tickets occasionally a moment. Yeah, so I agree with this during the regular season. I think these playoff like challenge type rewards, I'm okay with. I'm okay with what they're doing with that, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't have the answers. That's why I'm not the GM. That's why there's no GM. That's why there's no GM. All right, let's talk. We'll continue talking about Top Shot mechanics, but I wanted to get some official conference finals predictions down. I want to know what you guys are thinking too. So fired off right now as we'll start with the Eastern Conference. We've got Miami and Boston tonight. Boston's a slight favorite in the series, but I think they're dogs tonight in game 1. What are our throw your thoughts down? What are we thinking? I think for me, I'm a homer. Okay, dude? I root for 4 teams in my life. I root for the Boston Celtics, the Boston Bruins, the Boston Red Sox, and Dunkins. I don't root for the New England Patriots anymore because of the way they fracked Tom Brady. So I think I'm still going for the Celtics right here. I think it's going to be tight, though. I think they do lose tonight. I know I said this yesterday, so I'm going to go Celtics in 6. I think they, coming off a brutal 7-game series with the best team or the second best team in the league, in my opinion. I think these are all going to be close games, though. I know Celtics in 6 is like it seems like that's a confident win, but I don't know. I think it's going to be. I think if they lose game 1, all of a sudden there's a little bit more pressure. I think these scores are going to be like 101-98. It's going to be like the second half of the Warriors-Grizzlies series. I think Jimmy Butler is oh, dude, Stan Love says, ready? Stan, come at me, bro. I am a bandwagon fan, and I changed my banner. I think the Celtics are. I think they're going to be close, though. And if the Heat won, I wouldn't be surprised. I think people are sleeping on the Heat a little bit. I do think it's going to be harder for Jimmy Butler. I think it is going to be harder for Jimmy Butler. But in the same sentence, I think it's going to be easier for Bam. I think how the secondary guys shoot. If Max Strus, can we call Duncan Robinson Duncan Bob? I don't know why. D Bob. I don't know how much he's going to play. I think if those guys shoot well, the Strus is loose. I think if that stuff happens, then it gets a little tighter. But I do think the Celtics. I think the Celtics have a shot. Are the green lights permanent now? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I bleed green. But I'm excited. I'm really excited for it to come back. On the Western side of things, wait, what? Did people fire in there? All right, so we've got Soccer Boy says Boston 4-2, Celtics 5. Let's go C's. Rooting for Boston since I grabbed them at plus 11. 100. There we go. Airplane mode, not only saying the Celtics are going to win, but this is the score right here. Celtics in 6, Mavs in 7. Stop by Newberry Street, Ben and Jerry's if you're out there. You working on Newberry Street, Biggie Boodles? What else we got? I may have to tune into the Tandy Man from now on. Why? What did I miss about the Tandy Man? Shout out the Tandy Man. I rewatched or watched some of his stream from the weekend before Game 7. Whoo! Tandy Man turned into Ranty Man. Loved it. People who switched during the playoffs will not be eligible for playoff tickets. Nice try, though. Stan, I switched like 2 months ago. I just didn't want to say anything. So you can come at me, bro. I'm excited for the Western Conference, too. I think everybody has already penciled in. The Golden State Warriors. And listen, you know where I'm at here.
Luka magic.
I think this is going to be Mavs in 6. I think it's going to be Mavs in 6. I don't know. So who do they throw? Man, Wi-Fi really spotty today. Who do they throw at? Who covers Luka? Who covers Luka? Is it Wiggins? They can't, like, they tried to make the Kuminga thing work last series, and Kuminga, like, I'm excited for what Kuminga is going to look like in the future. Kuminga was bad. So I don't know if they can throw Kuminga at him. Draymond, I don't think it's going to be Draymond either. And so I think if the Mavs, this is, man, what analysis here. This is what the NBA has turned in. Well, if they go 40% from 3, they move on, right? That's the story for every series. If the Heat hit their threes, they win. If the Celtics hit their threes, they win. But if our man Reggie Bullock, Maxi Kleber, and who else? Dorian Finney-Smith, if all those guys, if they shoot, I think they move on. But you think Draymond, obviously, I don't think it's Draymond, man. I think Wiggins is going to be on Luka. I don't think it's going to be Dre. But I'm excited for it. I think that's going to be another one. I'll give you a little bit more. I'll give you a little bit more analysis instead of just hit threes. And Zach says, is Clay not a good defender anymore? No, he's not. He's not a good defender anymore. He's like a fine defender, but he's not a good defender anymore. And he's still come back from injury. That doesn't mean he won't be a good defender in a future. One more take, though. If the Warriors continue to handle the ball like they did in the Denver series and the Memphis series, I think they're going to be in trouble. The Mavs defense didn't fuck around. Like, I think they would be in trouble if they turn the ball over like they did. But here's also, like, if Steph goes 30 and 10, for 7 games, or 6 games, whatever it'll be, then yeah, maybe there. But I'm excited for it. Oh, that was legit. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that was that. Yeah, I think Clay's been like pretty bad. Anyway, so I'm taking a Mavs-Celtics finals. And then I'm gonna do Celtics in 6 or Rooney. Brother Fabs saying pack announcement today. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a playoff pack. Maybe some information on an upcoming MGLE and Holo drop, something like that. I don't know. I'm assuming we're going to get a lot of announcements today. I'm assuming we're going to get the top shot score, all of that stuff. I think we're going to get all of that stuff this week. I'm hopeful. I don't know how much longer they can wait. You know, they said mid-May, baby. We're in that mid-May zone. I need some answers. Bandy needs some answers. He's like, come on, bro. All right. I wanted to do a couple of things today. And before I get into that, let's shout out some sponsors. Shout out our boys over at Flowlio. You can find their information in the show notes. Flowlio is our one-stop shop for our NFT portfolio management. Yeah, they've got an incredible browser extension. So if you are someone like me who's overwhelmed in the OpenSea streets and you're trying to find fair market value or just have a better understanding of what your portfolio is worth, it's the easiest way to do it. It also works with Top Shot, so you don't have to have a second tab open while you're scrolling around. So check them out. We already shout out Own the Moment and Underdog. We'll shout out momentarily. But shout out our boys over at Flowlio, our man Jay Webb in the street. The Warrior bashing is comical. Okay. I don't think they're very good. It's not that I don't think they're very good. I don't think they're as good as everyone is saying they are. So do you just think Memphis was that good? Is that what you think? All right, let's go. I wanted to do something with play moment ranks, right? So we all love the moment ranks. We love the moment ranks. I think it's a little bit tricky. I think it's a little bit tricky right now when we're at a one-game slate. And I think everybody's go-to is just going to be like, all right, we need to play Tatum, Brown, Bam, Jimmy, Hero. There's your 5. And I think that's the way, if that's what you're going to do, you got to find a different moment to play than everyone else is going to play. Because everyone's going to do that. Mike hates. I love Steph Curry. I just don't like what I've seen from Golden State right now. All right, here we go. Let's go into this. And don't dupe me, bro, in the words of Peter Overzet. So let's take a look. So I think when we look at these moments, right? So Jimmy buckets, I think most people are going to play, if they're playing a Jimmy moment, play a steal, right? Would that be your go-to? A Jimmy steal? Do they have any Series 1 moment types that are different from Series 2 and Series 3? In some cases. Wait, is this this isn't a 2-day slate, right? Is it? This is a 1-day slate. Right? I'm not wilding, am I? Or did I miss an update? Did I miss an update on this? All right. We look at Jimmy. Jimmy needs 29 points to hit the bonus. I don't see that happening. Like the 3-pointer and the steal are probably the plays that I would play, or maybe even an assist. But I think if you want to be different, I don't think anyone thinks Jimmy Butler is a 3-point shooter. I imagine the Celtics are going to give Jimmy a 3 if he wants it. So I don't know. If you think Jimmy's going to hit 3 or 4 threes, maybe it's worth it. I just don't. I kind of want to fade Jimmy here, which would, if that's the case, you don't have to get that weird, right? If you fade one of Jimmy, Bam, Tatum, or Brown, I think those 4, if you fade one of those 4, I don't think you have to be too crazy. So let's keep looking at, what do we got here for Tatum? Tatum needs 4 threes to hit the bonus, 6 assists. I kind of think that Miami, the way that they attacked, I know that Tatum's not the same type of player as James Harden, but we've seen that they have a defensive style that can force one player to just be a playmaker. They did it with Harden. There's someone else they did it with in a series with Trae Young. And again, I know those aren't the same type of players, but Miami Heat defense is legit. I think Spoelstra is one of the best coaches out there. And I think that they could force other people to beat them. And if they're forcing other people and Tatum to beat them, I think maybe the assist is the play. I don't know how people feel about that. And I know he needs a lot of assists, right? So he would need, he'd need 6 of them. Do I own a Tatum assist? But I think that is going to be, yeah, I think that's going to be my play right here. Oh, it's his Top Shot debut, which I'm trying to steal another one. So I'm going to throw that in there. Dustin says the Tatum steal. I don't hate that either, right? So what's his bonus for that? Yeah, he only needs 2 steals. I don't hate that either. If you think this is going to be just an ugly, ugly game. Miami won't be able to score on Celtics. Their D is better. Yeah, I think this is going to be kind of a gross game. Excuse me. The Mavs have Luka. The Warriors have the 2nd to 5th best players. Yeah. It's not wrong. I don't know if the second maybe. Listen, I very well could be wrong. I just from what I've seen from Golden State in the first 2 rounds, I just don't love it. I don't love it. Not looking at Marcus, but we just started, baby. We just started, Chigs. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. So the Jimmy one, I think I might stay away from unless I'm playing the 3-pointers. So let's keep moving. The Jaylen Brown 3, I always like playing because I feel like Jaylen Brown has 6 threes in him one game. And if you are playing if your thesis of tonight's slate or your game theory is that Tatum is going to be your assist guy, you need someone else who's going to score the buckets. So if that is the case, I like going to Jaylen Brown here. That those two moments kind of correlate a little bit. Or if you're not going to do that, then maybe a Marcus Smart 3 or something like that. So Jaylen Brown is kind of interesting here for me. And it's a rare moment, so I don't know. I kind of like that. What do you guys think about Robert Williams? Do we have any more information on that? Have we gotten an update? So we know he was available for game 7 and ended up not playing. So I assumed that was like in case of foul emergency or like, I don't know, the biggest jump ball of the game or something like that. I don't know. What do you guys, because if Time Lord plays, he's had a couple of games where he hasn't done a lot. So let's see what his 10-game average is. Let's look at Robert Williams. Here we go. He'd need 3 blocks. 3 blocks is a lot, but man, I don't know here. 3 blocks is a lot. He might not be playable. Williams with no restrictions this game. Celtics center available for the Heat with no serious restrictions. Okay, if he's got no restrictions, look at Matt Roth. Matt Roth. Shout out Matt Roth for being in the chat, but also giving me some love. Matt Roth, I think Matt's first introduction to the show was our first Shut the Fud Up segment. And Matt, the Shut the Fud Up segment has gone on long enough that I was my own Shut the Fud Up segment guy. So I've also been showcased here in the Shut the Fud Up world. So we're in good company together, but thanks for being here, Matt. Williams will lock Bam. Man, I don't know, dude. I don't know what to do with Robert Williams. All right, what is more likely? 4 blocks from Robert Williams or 14 points from Robert Williams? I almost think, if you think this is a gross game, because if anyone is playing Robert Williams tonight, they're playing the block, right? They're playing the block. So if that's the case, I think it's actually sharper to play the dunk. Man. Yeah, I don't know. All right, there we go. You just gave us the line. 12 points, 14 boards, 5 blocks. If that's what you think his line is, he needs to be your DraftKings captain tonight. We the People says, does PJ Tucker guard Brown and Jimmy takes Tatum? That's what I want to see, those individual matchups. Seems like Smart can eat. Yeah. Man, who does Strus get? Because my thought was Strus was going to be on Brown and Jimmy was going to be on Tatum, and then PJ would be on Al, assuming Robert Williams is back in the starting lineup. And then you got Bob and Bam together. That was my thought, but I don't know, though. I don't know. That's just shooting from the hip. All right, let's keep Robert Williams off the line here. Wow, Doc 79. Holy shit. Conspiracy theory: Rams won Super Bowl, Ukraine flag colors, Golden State, Ukraine, excuse me, flag colors, St. Louis. Wow. All right, there we go. All right, I think I'm going to fade Robert Williams for the time being. Let's go look at Bam next. The Bam block. So he needs 1 block. This is the play right here. The Bam block is the play. I'm just playing that. I don't see a world. I mean, I guess maybe Bam could get 5 assists, but I'm playing the Bam block. All right, so that gives us 3. I don't know how unique we are here. I don't know how unique we are. I guess because we're not playing Jimmy Butler, that makes us pretty unique. So let's keep looking. Max Strus and Marcus Smart are the next guys I want to look at. So Smart needs 7 assists. All right, so the Smart steal is the play here. He needs 2 steals to hit the bonus. I don't see, I guess Marcus could hit 3 threes, but I don't know. Marcus Steele would probably be the play here. I think that's got a little bit more upside. I wanted to see Strus. Strus, the 4 threes is too many, honestly. I don't think Max Strus is playable. I like Max Strus, by the way. Like, he's playable in DraftKings. I don't think he's playable here, though. Grant Williams, I don't think you can play him after that last game. I need 3 threes, 2 blocks. I think Grant Williams is not playable unless Robert Williams is out, and then all of a sudden we're seeing it. PJ Tucker. Now, this right here is an off-the-board play. I mean, there's a world where PJ Tucker gets 4 threes, right? I mean, 4 steals too, right? What do you guys think about? Oh, Shepard there. That's actually the play right there. I think PJ Tucker, though, that's an off-the-board play. I don't hate this PJ Tucker call. Would love to hear your thoughts on that. Where is why is Tyler Hero down so far? Did I scroll too fast? I need a hero. Let's get that drop going first. So let's look at here. Borland says, wait, no Jimmy. So just trying to be different. Yeah, I'll pull up Jimmy again in a second. I just think his bonus heights are too high. Unless you play like the 3-pointer or the steal, I guess. So here we go. Hero needs 3 threes, 15 points. Man, weirdly, like his points total is a little gross, lower than I thought, because I know he kind of had a tough series. So I've got 2 thoughts on Hero. I wonder if the Celtics try to take away the 3 and make him beat them at the rim. And I know the thing that Hero did to the Celtics in the past. Now, I know this is 2 years ago. This is different teams, but they cooked them in the pick and roll. Now, this is a different defensive team. It's not like Kemba Walker's out there just getting smoked. I don't know. I don't know about I think Tyler Hero, I think that's a great play. It probably makes more sense. Yeah, Borland says got the Butler 3. Considering the serial, you could have it be a difference maker as well. Yeah, I don't hate, if you're gonna play it, I think Butler 3 is the way to go. And I was saying earlier, I could see the Celtics just like not covering, like just letting him shoot threes. Be like, if you want to beat us with the 3, go for it. Yeah, like, okay, if you are not playing Jimmy Butler, you probably got to play Tyler Hero in this sense. And I think, let's see, does someone, we the people, I think you asked, does PJ Tucker have a 3-pointer moment? Let's see. Oh, man, I hate when it does this. Let's try this one. Let's see if PJ Tucker has a 3-point moment, because I do think that's kind of interesting. But again, I think the biggest takeaway from moment ranks over the next couple of weeks is like, you do not have to play the 5 guys that everyone else is playing. Yeah, he does have a 3-pointer here. So I don't know. I think the PJ Tucker is kind of sneaky. How many threes does he need again? I'll be honest. I think I'm gonna plug in Tyler Hero for now. And then let's look at Tucker. How many threes does he need? Oh, Udonis Haslem. There you go. PJ Tucker needs 2 threes. Yeah, I could see a 5 3-point game from PJ Tucker, especially at home. I think this is pretty different, though. I think 95% of the lineups are going to have Jimmy Butler in it. And just know, like, you're taking a risk not playing Jimmy Butler, because if by not playing Jimmy Butler, you need Tyler Hero to hit 4 threes. Like, because Jimmy Butler has a safer floor, is probably going to score more raw points than Tyler Hero. But if Tyler Hero hits 5 threes, that bonus is going to catapult him. So I don't know, something to think about it. So if you're going to fade Jimmy, you need some upside plays like that Marcus Smart steal. I think is something that could hit. I think a lot of people are going to focus on the Tatum 3. And I think going the assist is a little bit different, because I don't think when they think of Tatum, they don't think of playmaking. But I am banking on the Miami defense attacking him. So thinking about that. Draft lottery day, baby. Your prediction. My predictions suck, but this is like, because it's so random. But this is what I want. I want it to go some version of Detroit, Houston, OKC. I want these young, sucky, fun teams to get good fast, right? I think it'd be fun if OKC get the one pick because I think all of a sudden they're like playoff contender, right? I think they not to do anything. I'm talking like playing game. But if that happens, that'd be pretty exciting. Would be great for the Rockets to get like another young piece, and they could finally move off of Christian Wood, stuff like that. And then of course, giving somebody else with Cade Cunningham would be fun. So I'm excited for it, though. I'm excited for it. If they get the number one pick, you bet your ass I'm going to go buy some SGAs. Tell you that right now. All right, let's go over to Underdog. Let's make our Underdog pick. Again, if you are not familiar with Underdog, that's go check out the show notes, and you can sign up using that link. Sign up using that link or promo code HOLD to get a deposit bonus here. What about the Pritchard 3? Ransom Reed. Pritchard, the thing with Pritchard, I know he's coming off a great game 7. I mean, there's worlds where he plays 8 minutes, right? The part of the reason that Pritchard gets such a good run is because Derek White was god-awful in that game. It's super risky. It's because, like, Peyton Pritchard's ceiling is 12 points and 4 threes, which smashes the bonus, but he's not going to get you any peripherals, anything like that. So, I don't know. All right, let's go back to this. So using that same mindset that we use for moment ranks, I want to take that same approach here, right? Jason Tatum assists. I don't know. I kind of like the over on this. If we're assuming his point total is going to be down, I can see 5 assists. I like that. And then if we're also doing that, again, I know this is like the same. I think taking the over on points for Jaylen Brown or the over on threes. And I kind of like the over on 2.5 threes. And then if we look at Miami, no Robert Williams lines. If we look at Miami, I'm going to just do 3 today. I want to keep it a little bit safer. I don't know. What do we think about Bam's matchup? Like, I feel like he should get more than 8.5 rebounds, right? I would think. I also kind of like Max Strus over 0.5 a steal. What do we got for hero lines? Man. Wow, we don't have just a point total on hero. Man. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go the over on Bam rebounds. What do we think about this? Ransom Reed saying Jimmy assists. How many does he need? 5.5. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. I think he plays more in this series with no T-Rex out there. You're talking about Pritchard? Yeah, I just don't trust. I don't trust those minutes, man. I don't trust the minutes. All right. I don't know. I think what do we think on this? So the assists and the Bam one is a little tricky. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think that's what we're going to do. We haven't hit one of these in just like 6 years, man. We're due. So you want some financial advice? Some financial advice is to bet the opposite on this. That's what I would tell you. I'm also better than everyone else. How about that? Come at me. That wasn't the drop I was going for, but I'm glad we got there. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right? All right, we're going to put 10 on this bad boy. Go for 60. Here we go. That's it. So this is the Morning Mark pick of the day. Here, I'll copy this link, throw it in the chat if you want to follow along. Remember to use promo code HOLD if you're signing up. I don't know. Anything else you guys want to chit chat about before we get out of here? I feel like we covered a wide range of stuff, right? We talked about same shit we talk about every day. When leadership. If I'm in middle school in New England, I got Pritchard jerseys home and away. That is the most Boston thing ever. Fernandez says, I kind of like the Butler 23.5 points. I know the Celtics defense, but I believe in playoff Jimmy. Yeah, I do too. I mean, I think Jimmy's nasty. I like Jimmy. I don't know. Did we miss the Pat Bev trolling? I know. That was nuts, man. Pat Bev yesterday was insane. I have no time for that. I have no patience for that shit. I really don't. Like, and I loved what Matt Barnes said. He was just like, you're not that guy, man. You don't get to talk like that. No one's going to remember Pat Bev. This is like, I think I jokingly called him the Black Skip Bayless, right? Like, it was just terrible, man. It was terrible. I hate that man. I really do. I think those takes suck, man. I think those takes suck. We don't need those, you know? Like, oh, man. It was just like, and I felt bad for everybody. Yeah, when Matt Barnes is the voice of reason, I know. No, the Pat Bev stuff was incredible. If you like, it was just like watching a car accident because it's kind of embarrassing. Like that was kind of embarrassing. That was embarrassing TV, in my opinion. That was embarrassing. Like I think ESPN looks bad for putting that on TV. Like it was clearly someone that was just trying to enjoy 15 minutes of fame. And I was out of it. Yeah, I know. And that was the thing. Pat Beverly was talking about how like the fans, like it was like, oh yeah, that title doesn't count because of the fans. Pat Beverly, when has the Clippers ever been known for having a home court advantage? Like, man, he sucks, dude. Let's talk team set. Who's up? Who's down? Bottlenecks, unreal. Brother Fabs, that was so many questions at once. I don't really want to talk team set. Oh, next time. I don't really want to talk team sets right now until Top Shot like comes out with their Top Shot score. Yeah, I don't know. If CP3 is a traffic cone, I don't know what that makes Pat Bev. I know. I just like, man, I just don't like it. I wasn't here for it. I really did think it was embarrassing. I mean, I get why everyone else was like jacked about, and I watched all the clips on Twitter. I did. I was like just as guilty. It's just weird. It was just weird. Talk to a therapist, bro. You know, that felt like so personal. It felt so personal. I trust, Dame's opinion. Dame going back on him was great. It was great. It was really good. All right, gang. We're gonna call it there, I think. We'll call it there. He is back today. Is he really back today? God. Stewart said just sold a bunch of moments with around 250 in Dapper. No idea what I actually buy. Stewart, for 250, man, I would just hang tight. The only thing I was looking at, I bought this for under 250. Oh, the Rondo story. I forgot about the playoff. No, I don't really want to. I don't have any takes on that, man. Like Rondo supposedly, or Rondo apparently accused. What do you say when it hasn't been like proven in court yet? Allegedly, pulled a gun on his not his wife, but his partner or his kid's mom. Like that's terrible. It's really terrible. It's pretty sad, and I'm not here for any of that. That's inexcusable. I mean, that's just. Anyways, we're not going to talk about it. No jokes. No jokes about shit like that. That's not okay. To go back to Stewart, I wanted to pull this up. This is the only one this is something that I bought recently for under. I think I got it for $211. There we go, $219. $219. I don't know. I think a Cade Cunningham Top Shot debut. Cade Cunningham Top Shot debut right there. That's something. But I wouldn't, honestly, I mean, I know I bought some stuff this weekend, but I think the better call is to just wait. Or Saul. Better call Saul. That's also a good call. All right, gang. Let's call it there. We ended it with some sad Rondo shit. So that's great. But thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Remember, tonight we've got the sweet Watch Your Work pod is back at 9:30 Eastern right here on the Team Hold channel with Kelsey and Kevin. Tomorrow, Morning Marketplace, 9 a.m. every day. Top Shot Takes, I think, is back. Shout out to New York Liberty right here. Shot Tank on Thursday on actually Jeb Bush's channel. And then on Friday, we get the happy hour. But I hope everybody has a good day. Fingers crossed for announcements and just like, bags going back up. We out.
Well, the Top Shot streets